How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
So what did you want to talk about today?
Well,
Oh yeah, everything we're going to say in here is confidential. It won't leave this room. Only if there's a threat to you or someone else will that happen.
okay.
Everything's confidential.
Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that with me.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess I just really kind of need some help figuring out where I should go next in my life. I feel like I'm at a crossroads right now.
Okay.
And it's really causing me a lot of anxiety. I'm waking up in the middle of the night, thinking about it. I mean, I feel like my mind's just spinning like 24 hours a day over, what I should do.
Okay. So you're feeling like you have some sort of decision to make, and
Right.
it's causing you a lot of stress.
Definitely a lot of stress. Basically, it comes down to I have a job offer that has been extended to me.
Wonderful.
So that's pretty exciting. I've been working here at the university for several years now.
Uh-huh.
And, I really like my job and all. It's a good job.
Uh-huh.
It's not, super exciting, nothing I really saw myself doing for long term, but,
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. In Greenville, living in Greenville is okay. I have a few good friends here, and, I know the town very well. My parents live not too far away, and, have family in the area. So, even though I'm not, like, super enthusiastic about living here, it's not bad, I guess is the best, I could say.
Okay, so it sounds like you're saying that you like your job now, and it's close by to friends and family, and you really like that. There's nothing super exciting that you feel is really just, a great opportunity.
Right. So then, a couple of weeks ago, I heard through a friend about a job opportunity in Miami.
Okay.
And, fast forward a couple of weeks, and they actually offered me the job.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. It was really unexpected. I feel like this opportunity just really fell into my lap. And so it just happened so fast. I feel like I can't keep up. Like, I just don't know what I should do. I mean, like I said, I like my job here and all, but the idea of, taking this new job in Miami and just doing something totally new, that's exciting,
Absolutely. I think that, well, first of all, I think that you're doing a really wise thing by, carefully considering what you want to do, and I think it's absolutely normal to feel some anxiety before making any big decision, and especially with moving so far away.
Right.
So,
and that's the biggest thing is, like, even though the job is going to be, I'm excited about the opportunity, there's just a couple of things that are holding me back. One, they can't promise me that it's going to be a permanent position.
Okay.
It's kind of like they want to see how I do for, 6 months, and then they may extend the offer. So that uncertainty is kind of, I don't know about that. It's a little stressful. And also, Miami's a lot bigger than Greenville, and so trying to get, used to a new area, I wouldn't know anyone there to really explore the city with, so that also kind of makes me, just giving me some reservations about the whole thing.
Right. So it sounds like you're saying that Miami would be a whole new social scene,
right,
and it wouldn't offer you don't know if you would have the security of a job after 6 months. So that's kind of what's keeping you reserved from just going and making a decision.
Right. I feel like I probably would be able to, they would extend the offer just based on, the things that they're telling me. But it's just the fact that it's not a certainty. That's really
Right.
what it is. It's like, to me, it's just taking such a, big risk. Totally uprooting my life here, selling my place, moving away from my friends and family. for opportunity that may or may not work out, you know.
So it sounds like security is a really
It
big
is.
priority for you.
I think so. I mean, I used to move around a lot as a child.
Okay.
My dad was in the military,
Uh-huh.
so I've always hated moving. I've always, because having to start over with new friends and new place. So once I got settled, I kind of like being settled. So that, I think that's also kind of making me a little like, just, I don't know, like anxious.
So you remember what it was like to
Right.
move around and how
it feels to not know anybody and to not know where you're going, to just feel kind of like, missing your old life, your old friends,
Yeah.
So I'm not looking forward to that feeling.
Right. I understand that. I mean, I remember when I left home for the first time and I was really homesick and didn't know anyone, and it took me a while to get adjusted.
Right.
So, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from there.
Right.
When you did move, when you were younger around, what kinds of things did you do to meet with people or become adjusted?
I guess different clubs and activities. I would try to go search out groups that like to do the same kinds of things I like to do. Through the church, I met people. And then I guess just through other friends and at work, through coworkers, I would meet people.
Okay, so just joining different groups and clubs and kind of networking friends.
Right.
Friends of friends.
Right.
Okay.
So I know, like my head tells me, I know that's what I would do in Miami, but it's still.
Yeah, it's still scary.
Right.
How important is having an exciting job to you versus, say, security?
Well, I would say, I don't know. I guess that's what I'm struggling with. I think I would say that the excitement at this point, that I would maybe might outrank the security
Okay.
of my current job.
So it sounds like doing something new and exciting is more valuable to you right now.
I think at this point, while I'm still young enough to do it, I think so. I guess I would slightly rate it. I would rank it a little higher.
Okay. Have you thought about visiting, or have you ever visited Miami?
I have been there to visit with friends, but I haven't been there for an extended period of time. So I guess that should be my next step, maybe.
That could be if you have time and you've thought about it. I think that visiting Miami and maybe going to the job and seeing what it's all about could be helpful.
Right. I could call them and ask if they would mind if I came up for a tour as a way of helping me make my decision. I'm sure they wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I think so. That would be a good idea. So have you thought about maybe taking someone with you down there, like your mom or one of your sorority sisters?
Oh, that's a good idea. I guess they can maybe help me look for a place to stay, and we can kind of explore the town together. Then, yeah, I could definitely ask one of my girlfriends.
Okay. What you're saying is that moving to Miami is pretty important,
Right.
even though you're still going to be hesitant to do so.
Right.
Do you think that, what do you think is going to be able to give you that push to move to Miami?
Well, I guess I just looking at my two options and, like you said, just kind of ranking what's most important to me. I think at this point in my life, I feel like it's kind of now or never. So I think that's why the excitement of this new opportunity is going to be enough to really push me out the door.
So you think if you don't do it now, it's just not going to happen?
Exactly.
Okay. How confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most confident, 1 being not very confident that you can move and actually go off and do it?
Well, I feel
Because
like,
you have the job.
exactly. I feel like I feel like I'm pretty confident. I probably will still have a few sleepless nights thinking about it, but I feel like, you know, I can do it. Hearing what the job entails, I think I can do it. And, you know,
So you say you're about.
I'd say maybe about a 7 or 8.
Okay. So that's pretty confident.
Maybe, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say this, solid 7.
Okay. That sounds pretty confident that you can do it.
I think I can. I think I'm just more, I think it's the prospect of being homesick, maybe. That's just, you know.
Yeah. Well, have you thought about ways to stay in touch with family if you move, if you decide to move? Have you thought about, travel programs or like frequent flyer miles or Skyping or anything?
Yeah, you're right. I already have taught my mom how to set up FaceTime, so we'll be able to, still chat every night like we do. And, I'm taught all my friends on Facebook still and Twitter, so I guess, I'll still be able to keep my eye on them and know what's going on.
Yeah, so you'll still feel somewhat connected.
Right.
And not
I think so.
all by yourself.
Right.
Okay. Well, it sounds like that you feel confident about making the move.
I think it will be okay. I think you helped me, figure out how to really, evaluate what I am looking for, or what ranks, how to prioritize.
Are there any other concerns besides? Did you leave this? Yes, we're done.
Sorry. No problem.
We're at 13.